Hello everybody, so today I will talk about calculus. The topic today is about find the area bounded by the curves. So now I will show you how to answer. About the first one, this is about the center number 0, 0 and the radius of this circle. That is about the square root of number 4. We have number 2. Now for the second one, I will put 4s go to the left, and we have s squared minus 4s plus ys squared equals to number 0. Later that, we put positive number 4 for the both sides. This one that is about identity. So we have s minus number 2 to the power of 2 plus y squared equals to number 4. So the center of the circle that is about number 2, 0, and the radius of the circle that is about the square root of number 4 equals to number 2. Now we need to write about this one and this one. About this one, that is about the circle at locations center 0, 0, and the radius is about number 2. That should be like this. And the second one, that should be like this. So this is about number 2, negative number 2, and negative number 2. So they want to find the area bounded by the curves. So the area we need to concentrate, that is about this one. So now we need to find the intersection in here and here. To do about this one, we have s squared plus y squared and s squared plus y squared. They have the same. So we just connect about number 4 and 4s. Later that we divide both sides by number 4. And you got about s equals to number 1. So that means s equal to number 1, that's in here. So after you got about s equals to number 1, we can find the value of y. So I will choose about this one. So I will put number 1 go in here. So number 1 I will put on the right. So we have y squared equals to 4 minus 1 squared, and we have number 3. So we put the square root for the both sides, and we have y equals to the square root of number 3, and y equals to negative with the square root of number 3. So that means this one in here and this boy in here. We have the square root of number 3 and negative with the square root of number 3. So in this situation, I will use about dy, because this curve in here is about upper and this curve in here is about the lower. So we need to transform everything into s. About the first one, that is about this one. We see that this curve in here is about the positive. So we put y square go to the right. And we put the square root for the both sides, because this one is about the positive curve, so we just use about the positive in here. The next one, that is about this one. So about this one, we can use about this equation in here. So I will put y square go to the right. Later that we put the square root for the both sides. So this curve in here is about the negative. So we have negative with the square root of 4 minus y square. And I will put negative number 2 go to the right. And now we just finished about transform everything by x. Now we can use about the integration from the square root of number from negative with the square root of number 3 to the square root of number 3. So this curve in here is about the upper, so that should be about this one. And we need to put the bound. We just put like this, minus this one is about the lower, so we need to minus about this one. Now we need to calculate about this one. So this one minus with this one you got about positive, so we have number 2. Negative number 2. The integration of negative number 2, we have negative 2y, and we put the bounds in here. Now we just have this one left. So I just concentrate about this one only. So we can use about integration by trigonometric substitution. So I will put about y equal to 2 sine t, because if I put this one gone here, we have 4 sine t square, number 4, we can do about factorization. 1 minus sine t square, we change cosine t square, and later that we simplify the square root. Next, we do first the derivative for the both sides, and we have dy equals to number 2 cosine t dt. Next, we need to change the bounds. When y equals to negative with the square root of number 3, so we divide both sides by number 2 in here, because we put the value on here to find the value of t. So t in this situation, that is about arc side of negative of the square root of number 3 over 2. So we have negative b over 3. Now we can do similar for the next one. And we got about t equals to b over 3. Now, this one we change by negative b over 3. And the top that is about b over 3. This one we put 2 side t cone here. And dy we change by 2 cosine t dt. Now number 2, we have number 4. This one we have 4 minus 4 sine t squared. And we have cosine t in here. So number 4, we can do about factorization. One minus sine t squared, we change cosine t squared. So we have 4 cosine t squared. We have cosine t dt. The square root of 4 cosine t squared, we have 2 cosine t. So number 2 and number 4, we have number 8. Cosine t, we have cosine t squared. Now, we have the formula in here. About cosine t squared, we can change into cosine 2t plus 1 over number 2. So now, about this one, we change by this one. So 8 divided by 2, we have number 4. The integration of cosine 2t, we have 1 over 2 sine 2t. Number 1, that is about t. And we put the bounds from negative b over 3 to positive b over 3. So this one I will put in here. Negative b over 3 I will put in here. So we need to simplify. So this one we have the square root of number 3 over 4, and we have b over 3. This one we have negative with the square root of number 3 over 4 and negative b over 3. So if we simplify everything, we have 2 with the square root of number 3 and 8b over 3. Now we combine the answer in here. So the value of this one we calculate, we have negative 4 with the square root of number 3. So we simplify and we got like this. And this is the final answer. This is the end. Thank you for watching.